The fourth chapter of Bhagavad Gita is beautifully decorated with 42 verses. In this chapter, Krishna is explaining Arjuna about the process to acquire transcendental knowledge. In answer to query of Arjuna in chapter 3 about the cause of all sinful activities, Krishna explains that lust is the only cause for it. In this chapter, Krishna first mentions the history of the oral transmissions of the Gita originating with himself through disciplic succession, that is parampara. Because in time the succession was broken, Krishna is now speaking the Gita again to Arjuna, who as Krishna's devotees is qualified to understand the transcendental mystery of this science. Lord Krishna tells Arjuna that both he and Arjuna had many births earlier. He says he is the eternal, he has no birth, he is indestructible, and he is the Lord of all beings. Existing in his own nature, he manifests himself through Maya. He says to Arjuna that whenever dharma, that is righteousness, goes into decline and adharma increases, he manifests himself to protect the pious, destroy the evil, and to protect the dharma. People who know him to be the eternal and his nature, that is Maya, are liberated from the cycles of rebirths, and when they die, they attain him. Krishna says, one who has received the mercy of all the acharyas in the parampara can understand what is action and inaction. When everything is aligned in the service of Krishna, the actor, the performer, the performance, the ingredients, everything attains the nature of divinity. Inaction is Krishna conscious action that is pleasing to Krishna. Anything that doesn't please Krishna is called action. Krishna describes different types of sacrifice recommended in the Vedas and states that they all culminate in transcendental knowledge. He then reveals the process for attaining transcendental knowledge by approaching a self-realized guru, and he explains what that ultimate knowledge is, that all jivas are part of Krishna. Krishna says transcendental knowledge destroys karmic reactions and brings attainment of the supreme spiritual peace. The chapter ends with Krishna's inspiring words. He advises Arjuna to cut this doubt born out of ignorance of the self with the sword of wisdom received through a bona fide teacher in parampara, and do not get distracted by the attractions of the world, which are temporary and sorrowful. This sums up the teachings of Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita Chapter 4.